Did you know that Zen Buddhism originated in China during the Tang Dynasty and later took root in Japan, deeply influencing Japanese culture and thought? It's fascinating how ancient philosophies like Zen can still offer profound insights that resonate with our modern lives. If you're seeking wisdom to guide your decisions and find peace, you're in the right place. Before we dive deeper, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel, Reflections for Wisdom, and give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Introduction to Zen Philosophy. Zen Buddhism, or simply Zen, is a school of Mahayana Buddhism that emphasizes meditation, intuition, and direct experience over the study of scriptures. The word Zen comes from the Sanskrit word dhyana, which means meditation. Central to Zen philosophy is the practice of zazen, or seated meditation, which helps practitioners develop a deep awareness of the present moment. This focus on the here and now is a cornerstone of Zen teachings and the key to understanding the art of letting go. Zen philosophy encourages us to explore the nature of reality through direct experience, rather than relying solely on intellectual understanding. This experiential approach helps us connect with our true nature and the essence of existence. By engaging in practices like zazen, we cultivate a heightened sense of awareness and clarity, allowing us to see things as they are without the distortions of our preconceived notions and attachments. Now let's discuss the main topics of the video. Understanding letting go. At its core, letting go in Zen philosophy is about releasing attachments, whether they are material possessions, thoughts, emotions, or desires. These attachments are often the source of our suffering. When we cling to expectations, outcomes, or past experiences, we create unnecessary tension and distress in our lives. Letting go is not about abandoning responsibility or becoming indifferent. It's about achieving a state of inner freedom, where we are not controlled by our attachments. The process of letting go involves acknowledging and accepting our attachments without judgment. It requires us to observe our thoughts and emotions with a sense of detachment, recognizing that they are transient and do not define who we are. This practice of non-attachment allows us to experience life more fully and authentically, free from the constraints of our desires and fears. The power of presence. One of the fundamental principles of Zen is the power of presence. Being fully present in each moment allows us to experience life more deeply and authentically. This mindfulness helps us let go of past regrets and future anxieties, grounding us in the present. A famous Zen saying goes, "When eating, eat, when walking, walk." This simple yet profound advice encourages us to focus entirely on the activity at hand, letting go of distractions and immersing ourselves in the present moment. The power of presence is cultivated through mindfulness practices that train our minds to stay focused on the here and now. By paying attention to our breath, sensations, and surroundings, we develop a greater awareness of the present moment. This heightened awareness enables us to let go of the constant stream of thoughts and worries that often occupy our minds, allowing us to experience a sense of peace and clarity. In our fast-paced and multitasking world, the ability to be present is a valuable skill that can transform our daily lives. When we are fully present, we can engage with others more deeply, appreciate the beauty of our surroundings, and respond to situations with greater clarity and calmness. This practice of presence not only enhances our own well-being, but also improves our relationships and interactions with others. Practicing zazen. Zazen, or seated meditation, is the heart of Zen practice. It involves sitting in a specific posture, focusing on the breath, and observing thoughts and sensations without attachment. Through regular practice, zazen cultivates a calm, clear mind and helps us detach from the constant stream of thoughts that often dominate our consciousness. This meditative practice teaches us to observe our thoughts without getting entangled in them, making it easier to let go of negative emotions and unproductive mental patterns. In zazen, we sit with an upright posture, allowing the breath to flow naturally. We bring our attention to the breath, observing its rhythm and sensations. When thoughts arise, we simply acknowledge them and return our focus to the breath. This practice of mindful observation helps us develop a sense of detachment from our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to see them as passing phenomena rather than getting caught up in them. The benefits of zazen extend beyond the meditation cushion. Regular practice helps us develop a more centered and balanced approach to life. We become less reactive to external events and more attuned to our inner experiences. This increased awareness and equanimity enable us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Letting go of material attachments. In our consumer-driven society, we are constantly bombarded with messages that equate happiness with material possessions. Zen philosophy teaches that true contentment comes from within, not from external objects. By letting go of our attachment to material possessions, we free ourselves from the endless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. This doesn't mean we must renounce all possessions, but rather cultivate a mindset of non-attachment, appreciating what we have without becoming dependent on it for our happiness. The practice of letting go of material attachments involves a shift in perspective. Instead of seeking fulfillment through accumulation, we focus on appreciating the present moment and the simple pleasures of life. This shift allows us to experience a deeper sense of contentment and gratitude. One practical way to cultivate non-attachment to material possessions is through decluttering. By simplifying our living spaces and letting go of items that no longer serve a purpose, we create a more peaceful and harmonious environment. This physical decluttering can also have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being, as it frees up mental space and reduces the burden of unnecessary possessions. Embracing impermanence. Another key concept in Zen is the impermanence of all things. Everything in life is transient and constantly changing. Clinging to things that are bound to change only leads to suffering. By accepting the impermanence of life, we can let go of our fear of loss and embrace the present moment more fully. The Japanese phrase mono no aware captures this beautifully, referring to the gentle sadness or wistfulness that comes from recognizing the impermanence of life. Impermanence is a fundamental aspect of existence, and by embracing it, we can develop a greater sense of acceptance and equanimity. Instead of resisting change or holding on to what is temporary, we learn to flow with the natural rhythms of life. This acceptance of impermanence allows us to let go of our attachments and live more fully in the present moment. Embracing impermanence also helps us cultivate gratitude for the fleeting beauty of life. When we recognize that everything is temporary, we appreciate the preciousness of each moment and the people and experiences that enrich our lives. This awareness of impermanence encourages us to live more mindfully and to make the most of each moment. The role of simplicity. Zen philosophy values simplicity and minimalism, both in our surroundings and our mindset. Simplifying our lives by reducing clutter and unnecessary distractions helps us focus on what truly matters. This simplicity extends to our thoughts and emotions, encouraging us to let go of complicated and convoluted thinking. By embracing simplicity, we create space for clarity and peace, making it easier to let go of what no longer serves us. Simplicity in Zen is not about deprivation, but about finding contentment in the essentials. It involves prioritizing what is truly important and letting go of the rest. This approach helps us cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity, as we are not weighed down by unnecessary complexities. In practice, embracing simplicity can involve various aspects of our lives, from our physical surroundings to our daily routines. We can simplify our homes by decluttering and creating a serene and harmonious environment. We can simplify our schedules by focusing on meaningful activities and letting go of unnecessary commitments. By simplifying our lives, we create space for what truly matters and reduce the distractions that prevent us from being fully present. Letting go of expectations. Expectations can be a significant source of stress and disappointment. When we attach ourselves to specific outcomes, we set ourselves up for frustration if things don't go as planned. Zen teaches us to approach life with a beginner's mind, free from preconceived notions and expectations. This openness allows us to experience life as it unfolds without the burden of rigid expectations. By letting go of these expectations, we can navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and flexibility. The practice of letting go of expectations involves cultivating a mindset of openness and curiosity. Instead of clinging to fixed ideas of how things should be, we approach each moment with a sense of wonder and receptivity. This attitude allows us to adapt to changing circumstances and respond with greater flexibility. Letting go of expectations also involves embracing uncertainty and the unknown. Life is inherently unpredictable, and by accepting this reality, we can reduce our anxiety and stress. When we let go of the need for certainty and control, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and experiences. The wisdom of non-judgment. Non-judgment is another important aspect of Zen philosophy. We often judge ourselves and others harshly, creating unnecessary suffering. By letting go of judgment, we cultivate a more compassionate and accepting attitude. This doesn't mean abandoning discernment, but rather approaching situations with an open and non-critical mind. As the Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh says, to be beautiful means to be yourself. You don't need to be accepted by others. You need to accept yourself. The practice of non-judgment involves observing our thoughts and reactions without labeling them as good or bad. Instead of getting caught up in judgmental thinking, we simply acknowledge our thoughts and let them pass. This practice helps us develop greater self-awareness and reduces the negative impact of judgment on our well-being. Non-judgment also extends to our interactions with others. By letting go of our judgments and biases, we can approach others with greater empathy and understanding. This attitude fosters more harmonious and compassionate relationships, as we are more accepting of others' differences and imperfections. Practical steps to letting go. 1. Mindful breathing. Begin each day with a few minutes of mindful breathing. Focus on your breath as it enters and leaves your body, grounding yourself in the present moment. 2. Meditation practice. Incorporate regular meditation into your routine. Start with short sessions and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable. 3. Declutter your space. Simplify your living environment by decluttering. Keep only what is necessary and meaningful, and let go of items that no longer serve a purpose. 4. Embrace change. Remind yourself of the impermanence of all things. Practice accepting change rather than resisting it. 5. Release expectations. Set intentions rather than rigid expectations. Approach life with curiosity and openness. 6. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you have rather than what you lack. Cultivate a sense of gratitude for the present moment. 7. Self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Let go of self-criticism and embrace self-compassion. Letting go in relationships. Letting go also applies to our relationships. Holding on to grudges, past hurts, or unrealistic expectations can strain our relationships and hinder personal growth. Zen teaches us to approach relationships with compassion and understanding, recognizing that everyone is on their own journey. By letting go of past grievances and accepting others as they are, we can foster healthier and more fulfilling relationships. The practice of letting go in relationships involves cultivating forgiveness and empathy. We let go of past hurts and resentments, recognizing that holding on to these negative emotions only harms us. Instead, we focus on understanding and accepting others, allowing for more genuine and harmonious connections. Letting go in relationships also involves releasing our need to control others. We acknowledge that each person has their own path and that we cannot dictate their choices or behavior. By letting go of this need for control, we create space for more authentic and respectful relationships. The Zen approach to decision-making. Zen philosophy can greatly enhance our decision-making process. When faced with a decision, we can apply the principles of mindfulness and non-attachment. First, we quiet the mind through meditation, creating a calm space from which to consider our options. Next, we let go of any attachment to specific outcomes, allowing our intuition to guide us. This approach not only reduces stress, but also leads to more authentic and aligned decisions. The Zen approach to decision-making involves trusting our inner wisdom and intuition. Instead of getting caught up in overthinking and analysis, we create a sense of inner stillness and clarity. From this state of calm, we can make decisions that are in alignment with our true values and intentions. By letting go of the need for certainty and control, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and creative solutions. This approach allows us to navigate complex situations with greater ease and adaptability. We learn to trust the natural flow of life and to respond with greater flexibility and resilience. Overcoming fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety are often rooted in our attachment to specific outcomes and our resistance to uncertainty. Zen teaches us to embrace uncertainty and let go of the need to control everything. By accepting that we cannot predict or control the future, we can reduce our anxiety and live more peacefully. Practicing mindfulness and meditation helps us stay present and grounded, reducing the power of fear and anxiety over our lives. The practice of letting go of fear and anxiety involves developing a sense of trust in the present moment. Instead of getting caught up in worries about the future, we focus on the here and now. This shift in perspective helps us recognize that our fears are often based on hypothetical scenarios that may never come to pass. Mindfulness practices such as mindful breathing and meditation help us develop greater awareness of our thoughts and emotions. By observing our fears and anxieties without getting entangled in them, we create a sense of inner calm and stability. This practice helps us build resilience and reduces the impact of fear and anxiety on our daily lives. Click on the link above or check the description if you are seeking wisdom on how to overcome challenges. The journey of self-discovery. Letting go is a continuous journey of self-discovery. As we peel away layers of attachment, we uncover our true selves. This process requires patience and perseverance, but the rewards are profound. By letting go of what no longer serves us, we create space for growth, transformation, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The journey of self-discovery involves embracing our true nature and recognizing our interconnectedness with all beings. As we let go of our attachments and illusions, we experience a sense of freedom and authenticity. This journey is not about reaching a specific destination, but about continuously exploring and deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world. By letting go of our ego-driven desires and fears, we connect with our inner wisdom and intuition. This connection allows us to make decisions that are in alignment with our true values and intentions. The journey of self-discovery is a lifelong process that requires ongoing practice and reflection, but it leads to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Conclusion: embracing the art of letting go. The art of letting go, as taught by Zen Philosophy, is a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of modern life. By releasing attachments, embracing impermanence, and cultivating mindfulness, we can achieve a state of inner peace and clarity. This process empowers us to make better decisions, build healthier relationships, and live more authentically. Remember, letting go is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. It requires mindfulness, patience, and compassion. As you integrate these principles into your daily life, you will discover a newfound sense of freedom and serenity. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your journey towards achieving your full potential is just beginning. Keep reflecting, keep growing, and until next time, stay wise and stay strong. Remember, you can do it!